Hey guys, what's up? It's Elpido here, and I've been getting a lot of questions on people asking me if this plugin's updated and if I run it on my server that it will run correctly, or um, there's a plugin that I found and it sounds so cool, but it won't work on the server. Um, why won't it work? And that's because it's most likely not updated. Now, in this new series, I'm going to teach you on how to find plugins, configure them, how to use permissions and stuff for plugins, and this is going to be the first um, tutorial on the whole series on picking which plugins to use on your server and which plugins not to use on your server. Now, some basic things when looking for plugins is to go to bukkit.com. Here, I'll just go here, bukkit.com.org. I'll leave a link in the description if you don't know the actual website where you got the jar file from. Now go to get plugins, and here you go. Here's a whole list of different plugins. There's a whole bunch of different categories and a bunch of pages, as you can see. Now, which plugins are the plugins that work and which won't work? Now, if you see over here, there's a last updated. Now, updated, yeah, sure, it means that this plugin was updated on the 31st of January 2012, and it is for R3, which is the most updated server file. So obviously that'll work. Now, what if a plugin says that it's not R3? Okay, so for example, this one says that it's not updated for R3, but 1846, that is also another representation that it's updated for um R3 or 1.0.1, which is the latest Minecraft build out there, the latest Minecraft update. Now, this one 337, that was the update before 1.1. That was 1.0. But as you can see, it says last updated was 31 of January. So that'll obviously work. Now, if we type in a plugin that is relatively older, which I believe the lottery plugin. Okay. Now, if you see, this lottery plugin hasn't been updated since 2011. Now, will it not work? There's only one way to find out, and that is to go here, click on it, and now you can see down here that there is a changelog, and the changelog will tell you about all the different releases and stuff. But that's not the main thing that I want to show you. If you go up to here, there's a bukkit dev. Now, what bukkit dev is, it's bukkit development, or where people upload the actual plugins and where you go to download them now. As you can see, it is now updated for 1.1.-R1, which means that it's updated for R3 because R1, R1, R2, and R3 are the same exact things. And as you can see, this is 1337, which is the last build. That's 1.0. This R1, R2, and R3 are the 1.1 builds. They're just updated. Now, if you go down here, you'll see a whole bunch of different lists of the lottery plugin and what it has in store for it. If you go to download, it'll take you to changelog. He hasn't made many things in his changelog, but this is one thing. This is what he has changed recently with the plugin that will benefit / affect it. Now, as you can see over here, it says game version CB 1337. Of course, this is all stuff that you're supposed to update, but a lot of people don't update everything. for their plugins, seeing as a lot of people who have plugins have a lot of them, and they just don't update them for every single thing. They'll update them for like when they change drastic measures or drastic coding for the plugins. Now, if you download it, I'm not going to download it now, but then running the server, it will work. And that's basically how to pick correct plugins and plugins that will work. Now, DevBukkit is a really useful tool. If you click on a plugin and it says that if there's no DevBukkit link on there, if you search it up here like lottery and hit enter, I spell lottery, but if you search it up there, it'll pop up. Right here, there's a plugin right there. Now just click on it, it'll take you there. And that's basically a tutorial on how to pick correct plugins and make sure that they work on the server before going and asking them to see if it works, or just putting it on the server and then have it waste space or whatever you want to call it. Or just clog up the whole server with plugins that won't even work. So that's excuse me. That's basically how to find plugins that actually work. And yeah, it may seem that I'm repeating myself a lot, but just gotta get it done. Get it in your head that some plugins will work and some won't, and you're just gonna have to look at plugins to see if they're getting updated or not. And that's my tutorial. Hope you guys had a great day and happy plugin hunting.